Okay. My name is Katie Miller. I'm a psych special ed major, and I studied abroad in Antibes, France. I chose that program because I've always loved France. I've studied it since I was a little girl, and I'd always already been to Paris. So I wanted to go somewhere different, and the south of France has always been like an interest for me. My living situation there was an apartment. It was a very small village right on the Mediterranean, so it was just beautiful. You could see the ocean like from where we were, well, not the ocean, the sea, but yeah. The living situation, they gave us options, so it was kind of like luck of the draw, what you ended up getting or not. But that was sort of like what I wanted anyways, to live by myself. And then there was other scattered apartments nearby where like the other kids in the program were. We went to school, it was an international school, so the amount of kids from other countries besides France was surprising to me, because kids came from all over Europe. My favorite part about the abroad experience was definitely just like the lifestyle of like freedom and independence that it gave you, because really you could do whatever you wanted when you wanted to do it primarily. Probably one thing that I wish I had known before I left was just that I was going to meet such amazing people abroad, because I was really nervous. I didn't know anyone going into my program, but I met like my best friends there, so I wish I knew that. The food was amazing. I ate way too much of it. Oh my God, all I wanted from America was blueberry pancakes. That's all I wanted. My workload abroad was very light. I really only went to school 2 days a week. I was in classes all day for Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but then I had 5-day weekends every single week. So it really wasn't bad at all. My experience definitely made me grow up a lot, I feel like, because like it was just very independent. You were really on your own, kind of thrown into the situation. So it definitely developed a lot of self-efficacy and kind of gave you the understanding that you could handle like sort of whatever was going to come at you. My most memorable moment, there were these sea caves that we would always go to, and I like spent the night there. We like went camping there with a bunch of my friends, and we wanted to do like a night swim. And so we jumped in with like about 1 million jellyfish that ended up being in the water. It was so terrifying. There definitely were scary moments abroad. I went to Athens for like one of my side trips, and Greece was beautiful. It really was, but the poverty in Athens was definitely kind of a culture shock for me, and it like had me very uncomfortable when I was there. I don't know, I definitely enjoyed the most, I feel like, the time where I was actually home, where I was in France. I remember like when I went to Greece, I would be homesick for like my house in France. I was never homesick for home, but I missed Antibes. The transportation with my program, it was all very independent too. We kind of booked our own flights, like we used like the cheap air companies like Ryanair, like EasyJet or whatever. But I know a lot of the Florence kids did bus to Alps and stuff like that, so it wasn't like that. Go to France. Not Paris though, it's lame.